UFC. Will we ever see Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira?
Possibility. I mean, Rogan is pushing me right now to try to make that fight. It's just, guys, let me explain something to you. Jon Jones is a whole nother. I consider Jon Jones the greatest combat fighter of all time. When you talk about the Alis and the this and the that.
Oh, and that, wow.
And let me tell you what, I got Ali's picture hung everywhere. I love Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
I love Mike Tyson. Jon Jones is the nastiest dude ever in the history. And I always say this about John's got a dark side to him, man. John's got like those dogs that'll rip your arms apart and do all that. He shoots guns. Jon Jones is a killer in every way that you can be. When the stuff was going on during COVID and there was riots and people were spray painting down, Jon Jones went into town and was taking spray cans out of people's hands and slapping them and saying, "Go home. You're not up my town." And I mean, this Jon Jones is,
My follow-up question was going to be, Shaq at the peak of his powers. I've heard the way you speak of Jon Jones. No. How would that have gone?
Not good.
Yeah,
if Shaq had gone evil too, because I think
Let
Shaq
me tell you my
could
Jon Jones story.
Okay, please.
I'm at the Super Bowl, and it hits me so hard in the back, and I turn around. I was like, "Oh, hey, John, how you doing, buddy?" When this hit me so hard, "Hey, what is that?" I was like, "Ah!" So now I'm in fight mode. I'm about to whoever it is, I'm swinging. I turned around, and it was John by himself. And I looked, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up, John? How you doing, buddy?" He's like, "Hey, Shaq, I'm a big fan of you." But yeah, he is a mess. Okay, I hope I'm not pushing boundaries. Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. Will we see it? Yes or no?
If Conor McGregor fights again, it's obviously a great fight. It's a great fight. Him and Chandler is a great fight too. Conor and Chandler's a great fight. There's a lot of fights out there for Conor. The Conor thing is much like Ronda. I mean, if you look at Ronda, so many opportunities fell on Ronda because of who she was and her personality, her looks, everything that she had as a package ended up being her downfall, right? It's just the money and everything else. Ronda went from living in her car to being so extremely wealthy that she doesn't have to work. She doesn't have to do anything. She's got a great life. She's got 3 or 4 houses and great places and all these things. And Conor McGregor is 10 times that. When that kind of money becomes, involved in the fight business, it's tough, man.
I can imagine. UFC 304 coming up July 27th. That's in Manchester, England. Your first time back there since 2016, so that'll be cool. Here in Vegas, I drove by the Sphere. I saw UFC on it. Everyone's been talking about that coming up September 14th. That'll be really exciting. You were talking about Conor, and I remembered you on stage while he was talking about Floyd Mayweather and being like, "You carry a school bag, you little boy." When you're around someone with such incredible mic skills and you have no idea what's going to come, what is it like for you on stage? As an audience member, we're loving it. What is it like for you?
That tour was so fun for me. That was a great moment in my life.
Oh, yeah. You dress like a little schoolboy.
Him and Floyd through that whole thing, it was amazing. And, I can't stand the guy from Showtime. And when he walked up to him and called him the weasel in England.
Right.
And, he's like, if there was ever a man that looks like a weasel, that's it right there. And then he looks at him like, "What you going to do? You're going to do something? You sit there and shut your mouth." Everybody hates that guy.
Right.
And when Conor did that, I mean, every stop that we did, it was something different and something new. And Floyd is so brilliant. I mean, Floyd just was a part of the whole thing and did his thing. It's one of the highlights of my career. Being on that world tour. It was amazing.
Those felt like pay-per-views. The press conferences felt like pay-per-views.
Those things were massive. They were all sold out.